So we're Hoodrick again, but the game's gonna be harder because we're up against Simanti with this, big central lake. I mean, that's kind of tough to deal with already in the best of cases. But like, I don't know what was going on. We need to lock in this game for real. We start off, and it's not the best. Like, we need some fish to upgrade this city. We'd love to upgrade with hunting, not so much the fish. We're going ahead with, this make all the warriors expand everywhere because you don't see any sim terrain, but oh, Simanti's right there. We do find this ruin though of that warrior, so not for nothing. We got a nice fishing explorer, so we finally upgraded that city. We see their capital, and it's not too bad, just level 3, we can deal with that. But we're not seeing their shaman anywhere near their capital, so it's probably around this city, especially before they set that one centipede, or hexpot rather. Shaman's probably right here. Gonna take another explorer, probably a mistake to do that. Like, I don't have roads or even riders. It's like they're gonna move, undulate through there, perambulate around like one tile at a time anyways. We get a nice veteran swordsman in the west, and then we go into riders, hoping that we can maybe get some bridge play here. But wow, he's aggressive with the hexapods. I mean, he sees all, he's got our lighthouse, we don't have his. We're gonna go ahead, move our swordsman up, try to make something happen here, but I mean, their capital is already level 4. It feels like we're getting to a point where it's too late, and yeah, just gonna go ahead, pick up roads, move all the hexapods back. Like, we're never sieging this city, feels like. And there's nothing on it to even attack and siege in the first place. Trying to hope pin the shaman or something, but no such luck. Instead, we're able to get giant up here while we go ahead and take advantage of these nice overlapping Samo spots. We're going to be trying to play for the late game in the Navy. Navy probably, definitely. Should have gone for earlier nights or something. But it's just so hard. They're so expensive, especially when I'm given trash cities and I play for too many explorers over in the east. And the lighthouse pickup was nice, but was it that necessary? So we are taking a ton of damage here. Trying to, ideally should have set up a siege with the giant, but instead we end up blocking ourselves because we got the centipede right here. Should have been fine. We don't have enough archers to go after that final segment, so we end up doing this instead. And he just sacrifices his own centipede head so that he can get a fresh new body back there. And he's able to just completely take out our giant and start getting aggressive. The shaman moves up. He's got this full health centipede. Things are looking spooky. I gotta back up a little bit as we get another giant on our capital. We're doing well on the water, and that Reichi didn't seem to see us on the ruin. So we're going to be able to pick up this village over in the northeast. Go into roads. We need roads into markets, of course, but the extra mobility is nice as well. Just going to try to take the water as much as we can, but finally he's bringing out his Reichis against us. And we don't really have the best setup to actually deal with anything. We're going to go ahead and pick up trade before this city, and we're going to chop another forest down here so that we can afford that one rammer, because we cannot afford to be kicked out of the water, especially since that's what we're playing for now. But we do have trade, so these markets will be coming down, and those should be nice. We pick up a kill on that centipede, leave some of our units here in not the best state, but that's what we gotta do. Go ahead, take that lighthouse explorer up in the north and see. Oh, that's a scary mantis he's got. Not gonna go for a wall, not against units with poison, especially a city that's so surrounded as this. We just need to set ourselves up in the water efficiently so that we can actually keep this city. But it's hard. I mean, look at the Reichis over here. Cannot kick him off this starfish anymore. And he's making progress over around our capital as well. We've got really the two fronts, the water in the east and then the land stuff in the west. We're kind of greeting it with, just more markets and trying to set up more sawmills for more markets too, especially when we just don't have all that many units. It's kind of hard to put anything into the water at this rate with the, Reichi's just tearing them apart. But that's what we get the archers for. It's nice for us to use one rammer, take out something like this. and we can use the archers to go ahead and pick up some more damage. We're going to kick them off the ruin. Over to this ruin. This arch is going to help us out against Reichis around here in the future as we go ahead and we pick up a giant, get into here, and another market. We decided on population growth over here. Border growth was looking possible, but I mean, there's not really all that many resources. And we're trying to maximize what we're doing with our stars as well because we're a little broke. So they're going mathematics as well. They get the second centipede of the game on turn 19. I mean, it feels a little late, but gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. And he's, wisely keeping his Reichis out of range of all of my archers. We got climbing from the ruin, get organization, because we want to get defenders anyways, but it's also going to help us out in getting some spots like this sawmill. Boom. Big market there. Plus some other upgrades later on. We're going to kick him off that starfish, and we're using org to get this giant push up here. I'm trying to defend, but yeah, we just don't have any naval presence, especially with that. The centipede is blocking us. It's ruinous for us. So he's sending everything in. Fortunately, we can just kind of ignore this because we'll just give up this city and just go after these units. But unfortunately, yeah, we're giving up the city here. Never something you want to do. You can't give an inch to these guys. Trying to block in the centipede where it is. Doesn't really have the best places to run off to, especially with our giants over here. The problem for us is that, boom, they're advancing fast over the west. And as soon as they capture the city, they can go ahead, put an algae in, got our giants poisoned, and their centipede is safe. So you get border growth over on this city, and we just gotta run back. Like, we repelled them somehow with the giant ones. We're running back now. Get the knight here, and we chopped again on this city. We needed some more stars. For around, maybe should have kept a monument so I could push here, try to get something going. But it doesn't really matter. They're able to retreat, and this knight is just not quite in range of any of their units. I'm gonna go ahead and just try to give ourselves some more space on the water and push forward again. With the knight so that it can actually reach back here. Maybe with an archer, but boom! They've got spiritualism. They are pushing in over in the east, and they have an exit appointed at our giant. So we go ahead and pick up navigation so we can try to defend with bombers on the next turn. But we're also trying to set up our attack, or what's going to be our final attack anyways, with these cloaks. This city is a good cloak target, but we can also get the cloaks in the water. These cities, and especially these border cities. Cloaks maybe not the best generally against Cymanti, old or new. Especially, I mean, they've got the centipedes and they just eat segments with your daggers. But it's going to be the only real way that we have of overloading them. And if we can overload them and set ourselves up on the water well, then we're a-okay. They're going with Faichi and the strategy of, I mean, just spamming Exita. Oh, goodness, that is a lot of Exita. We're just banding units so that we can actually get more cloaks down here. Taking border growth so that we can upgrade this sawmill, get another giant. We've got the bombers to actually defend the city in the east. Setting up a defender chain of sieges over here. Poisoning and clearing, so it's not really doing much for against them. But they're losing a few stars, and we're gaining some space. As well, we're getting these nice cloak sieges over in the west, while we're setting up for that big final attack. As this game drags to turn 27, whew. So, X is going in, helping clear daggers, even though they're poisoned. The Exita doesn't do enough damage to kill. Very nice. I'm sorry, Exita are just so trash. Which I'm glad here, because imagine if these units had gap damage or something. Looked like they ran out of time there as they get a park on this city. And we're going to go ahead and move in. We're also running out of time. We make a little mistake. I don't think we needed to get that attack on this one, since we're just going to go ahead and siege with a rammer. But we're gonna go ahead, block this giant in with this one, and advance everything forward. We're gonna advance this knight. So that they gotta take care of this. They gotta take care of all of these bombers that we're putting forwards. Then we're just gonna keep going with more giants as we just run out of time. Nothing more to do but hope that our attack is big enough. So they go through the 2 hex pods, kill our 2 knights that are causing problems. Then they can go after the daggers. But they stop and think, wait, who cares about the daggers? Let's go after the bombers. And they go after the bombers, but this guy, they go back to going after the daggers. So we're keeping this bomber for now. Are they going to stop us before the end of the turn? We don't know. We're just waiting. They've got a lot of other things to deal with too. Like they got to unsiege here. They get that unsiege. But, oh, they poison us. And they get that attack. But, oh, we keep our bomber here. And he runs out of time. So our opponent resigns here. We finally got the city back and it's all over. Oh my god. And this isn't even with them doing, the Clofris and Dumux stuff. Imagine if I lost. Anyways, thank